Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Almost Rich, Almost Famous, Almost Daily. It still feels weird when I do the welcome. I'm not going to lie.
I know. I am on my second cup of coffee actually today.
Why? It's not even like 11 a.m.
I know. I was up all night
on a Sunday.
partying. I actually wasn't partying. I was creeping.
First of all, I was going to be mad if you're partying. Well, why? Who? With who? I'm already getting jealous over here.
No. Well, I was thinking about you because you know how like you go to sleep really late typically. I go to sleep really early. And yeah. I was thinking about you because you're like, oh, like I was up till like 2 a.m. I went down a rabbit hole, like stalking people.
Guilty.
I did that last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Now do you understand? Like you just find one little thing and then you find yourself clicking on someone else.
Yeah.
Clicking on someone else. And then by the end of it, like you know who their aunts are, you know who their cousins are, you know that they went on vacation in 2007, you know everything.
Their criminal record, literally everything. Like so last night, I don't know how it happened, but I was like on Instagram. I couldn't fall asleep. I was on Instagram and I stumbled upon an ex of mine.
Oh.
And so I started doing some digging. I found the ex's now girlfriend. I'm putting this whole story together. Okay. I'm putting this whole story in my head together. I'm like, oh, I think they went to high school together. And so then I'm like looking back, like, oh, they went to high school together. She's a fan of X, Y, and Z. So, you know, I'm looking on everything. First, I found it on Instagram. Then I went to Facebook. And then I went to Twitter. I stopped at LinkedIn because I didn't want this person to see that I was looking at their stuff, but I almost went there.
That's the worst with LinkedIn. I hate it because there's sometimes you can't even find the person you want to get to, but that they're on LinkedIn. But if you click it, they're going to get a notification that Bridget Linton viewed your profile. Like, no, I actually didn't want you to know that I saw.
I secretly was going to text you and I thought you'd be sleeping because it was like 4 a.m. I wanted to text you to be like, hey, can you look up this girl on LinkedIn so I don't pop up? But then I remembered, I literally just remembered it right now. The one that I missed was Venmo.
See, that's where I get all of my dirt. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Venmo is where it's at. People think I'm crazy. Cool. I am. Awesome. FBI agent over here. I find out everything on Venmo.
Yeah. All you have to do, I need to do that.
You just got to scroll through the feed. And then even if you're not friends with them on Venmo, like you've never actually paid them or they paid you, you can just search their name. Most people are public on there.
Oh, okay.
And then you can see their transactions. You can see what time of day they're doing this. So was this a date? Or was this just like a friendly like work date where you're buying them coffee? Or is this like a dinner?
That's so true. I have not looked at that's next. When we get done with this, that's what I'm doing. That's so true. I think Venmo, I always made fun of you about Venmo. Venmo is the best because then you're like, oh, you're still a cheap motherfucker. She's paying you for the coffee. Like,
so I
haven't changed a bit.
Exactly. And you know what? I do Venmo a lot. I mean, it's literally, I wake up, I usually check Instagram first, then I do Twitter, then I do Venmo, and then I do Facebook. I know Venmo's like right up there.
That is so weird. I never do Venmo, but it makes sense. I'm going to start doing that one now.
Yes, it's really good. And what you just said is so true. Yep, I went down a very deep rabbit hole the other day, and it's people I don't even care about. I'm like, I literally 20 minutes went by, and I'm like, why am I on their cousin's Venmo page? Like, I don't know at all. Like, I don't care about them at all. But I noticed that. And one of them was like a guy I like talked to for 3 seconds. But his girlfriend now, their whole Venmo exchange feed is her paying him like dinner tonight or thanks for lunch. Or I'm like, why is she always paying you for the dates?
That's so true. So I don't use Venmo that much. I use this thing called Zelle, like to do a lot of my stuff, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to start looking on all of those. That is like, I don't know if it'll make my top 5. I don't think it'll make my top 4. Even like, I think we're just like, I'm not there yet.
So it's fine.
I need to start. So anyway, that's why I'm really tired today. I need to get my act together and stop creeping on people I really don't even care about.
Well, as I say, did you feel good about it, or were you like, wow, I just wasted so much of my life?
Nope. I woke up today with a lot more questions. So got another full day
of creeping.
Not a ton to do. Why not?
See what's going on. Oh, I'm so proud of you for doing it. I'm glad you get it. And I'm finally glad you see that Venmo's where it's at. So people, if you want to creep on an ex, you want to creep on an ex-friend or just like your real friends, because I know what Betsy's doing all the time. She's not hanging out with me via Venmo. Check it out. It's where you'll get all your dirt. Also, we haven't promoted it yet, but guys, we have podcasts back on the Land on Demand. So we have 2 new ones from 2 weeks ago and the one we dropped on Friday. Again, I think we're funny. If you want to check that out, go for it. Keep following us here, almostrich_almostfamous. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Almost Rich, Almost Famous, and on Twitter, ARAF_TLOD.
Cheers.